gosh, I missed this game. Welcome everyone. My name is Recaru, and welcome to our. This is not a crossout video, no. We're now playing something that I really wanted to play for a long time and finish. It's Metal Gear Solid 1.
I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Hearing those voices and something and the visuals, getting a bit of an update. Sure, this was released 3 years ago. The HD, well, not HD, but kind of like remastered edition of Metal Gear Solid 1.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay, here we go. Gosh, I didn't realize how nice the graphics were. It just gets a bit choppy when... Okay. Usually I like to enter, as I remember, here. Oh, but I can't. Okay. Go ahead and go back. Yeah, I have played this a couple of times before, but I never got to finish this. I played the original PS1 version, and I played the original PC version, which actually looked a lot worse than the PS1, if I remember. Okay, should be a guard here. Yeah. Okay. I'm always kind of games like these kind of scare me a bit, honestly. Okay, that guy's gonna come up here. Don't want to be seen or anything. Why, it's like they have synchronized yawning. Sneezing. Okay. Yeah. Can distract them with noises. At least I remember that. It always feels like it takes so long. Oh, okay. I was just going to say it takes so long for the elevator to come down, but well, here we are. Okay, threw them out of rhythm at least. Just don't get detected.
Who's that?
Oh, great. It said don't get detected. Yep. That was that. Oh, I'm so rusty.
What happened? Snake! Snake!
At least we got to hear that. I think we might actually hear that a couple more times. Ah. get distracted.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground.
Yeah, I
You'll
just saw
have to
that.
wait for the elevator to come
Earlier.
down.
Better
You
hide
somewhere.
Oh, that elevator is taking so long. Okay, should be on the clear now. Oh, okay, almost got caught. Ah. Yeah. Pardon the fan there. We need to make sure that we keep our laptop cool. Otherwise, yeah, I miss this game so much. The voices, I keep hearing Kaiba more often than not whenever Snake's talking. Speaking of talking, there will be a whole lot of that in this game. So we'll just kind of have to bear with it. Anyway, I know that a lot of people nowadays may have just played kind of like the later games, but this is one of the originals, and if I might say, the best, maybe second best Metal Gear Solid. Of course, first would be Snake Eater. That was just pure survival. That's what a survival Metal Gear Solid would be, not the Metal Gear Survive that we got now. Oh, the graphics. I could only imagine if this was actually made for a PS2 or something like that. But just imagine though, if this game was actually remade with AAA graphics from today, it'll
It's
be
Snake.
awesome.
I'm in front of the
really
disposal
awesome.
facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice
Oh,
and
Naomi.
dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing
here, maybe?
peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D.
Pardon me,
Colonel,
Bourbon.
what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
I forgot.
Well, I know I
Snake
won't be
is an
bored
actual
for the next
playboy.
18 hours.
Come on.
I know.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the
Was Big
famous
Boss
Solid
also
Snake.
kind of like a playboy?
But
Never really
I'm
got to
surprised.
playing
You're very frank for a trained killer.
Phantom Pain. But I
Looks
think
like
he
we
was.
both
I
have a
guess
lot
he
to
just
learn
has
about
that
each
special
other.
relationship.
Yeah.
With,
I'm looking forward to learning
with
about the
Quiet.
man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your
tragedy,
Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic
existing
resonance.
technology. When
So be
when was
careful.
this game? Those
We'll
around
be
the
monitoring
90s.
your movements by radar.
Existing,
so contact
current
us by
existing
codec
technology.
anytime you want.
They
Got it.
kind of
I'll
like
call if I'm
overestimated
feeling
and
lonely.
underestimated
Seriously,
all at the same
Snake, we're here
time.
to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
If it's actually possible
Remember,
to save
except
what
for
you
your
did in
binoculars,
life,
you're naked.
so that you
need
can
to
get
arm
back to it in
yourself
the
with whatever
future,
weapons you can
that
find.
that'd
I
actually be good.
remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away.
Oh wait, that's
Imagine
actually
yourself
Facebook.
put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor.
Mhm.
By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Oh, I know where that's going to be useful. Okay, just survey
you
the
wanna
lines,
get in.
cameras.
There's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Why would you hold a gun like that? It's like you're like posing for a picture.
What about the air duct near the door?
Ah, my favorite entrance.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Although usually the second floor is much better,
I can't
especially
see
if
it
you're
from
going
here.
to be trying to get some of the equipment for early on.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Okay. Oh, I wish I had actually watched a Let's Play first. Yep, that's the box, I think, or chaff grenades. Woo!
Surveillance camera?
Oh yeah, you just saw that with your first-person view. I forgot how to do this. Oh yeah, we can do this. And stun grenade. Okay, those will be pretty useful. I remember though, there should be a truck here somewhere where we can get some more things. Yeah, that one, that truck. Okay, so no one's... It's weird though, there are no guards. There's one there, but he's sleeping. Okay. Favorite entrance, here we go. Yep, he's sleeping. recall.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to
You just told me.
recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base.
This really
There's
leads me to
probably a
believe that
diesel
all of this
generator
is
somewhere.
a virtual
And since
simulation,
generating
kind of like
electricity
Metal
requires
Gear Solid
oxygen,
2,
there
and
must
the
be
kernel
exhaust openings
is
for that too.
just repeating
You're not gonna
pre-recorded
believe
lines.
this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Yeah, huh? Okay. Huh? There's legs. What's that? Okay, everything is so dark. Ooh, rats.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Oh yeah,
Campbell told me about the situation here.
McDonald
I
Miller,
thought I might be
the
of
master.
some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a
He
foxhole
actually
than
worked
you.
with Big Boss.
Well,
earlier
I know
years.
lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
Yeah, dig
But there's
tunnels
a
under your
dark
snows.
side too.
Make an igloo.
Sometimes
Build an
the
igloo.
males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
It's kind of like the nice thing, and also one of the problems with dialogues with PS1 games is that the pacing is really slow. Unlike now, where there's a whole lot, kind of like conversations are a bit more natural. Conversations in those times, they have to wait for the processor, so the pacing is stiff, just like how I speak. Oh, the SOCOM is going to make a whole lot of noise.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
I remember the first time I actually played this was with the demo. It was actually a pretty cool demo, but took you just a bit through the course. You might actually see me. Oh, okay. Oh. I don't have a key card yet. I forgot. Anyway, it's best to survey the landscape. Are you sure? Are you serious you're not hearing these footsteps right now? Oh gosh. Okay, at least we can go ahead and try to get this one. It's possible. Thermal. Okay, that's gonna be useful later. More useful than the cigarettes. That camera is so static. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Yep. Yeah, as much as possible, we don't want to get detected. Or I remember before I always tripped alarms like crazy.
Press the action button to drop down.
You called me. I just go ahead and tell me that you miss me, Colonel. Oh, rations full. Okay, we haven't actually used any rations yet. Okay, the crawl camera is really disorienting.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Oh, I
Really?
thought there was something wrong with the
Already
tank.
dumped 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth.
Wait, I
There's
have.
an intruder besides me?
Yeah, I haven't
Anyway,
killed any
I want you
people
to
yet.
increase the security detail on the chief.
Yeah, I haven't killed any people yet. I wish there was a way to sprint this, but kind of like if there was a way to kind of like sprint this without at the risk of making noise. That should be a kind of like a good compromise here. Okay, the requires level 2. Remember, there's something good with that. For now, we just go to the elevator. They really touched this up quite a bit. I believe there's another kind of like patch to this that gives you HD quality. Which is pretty good, actually. I've seen the screenshots. I think I posted the screenshot that I posted before was like that. But yeah, but of a higher quality. I mean, they actually put in faces. Okay. What? You can't see me. You can't see me. Oh, almost.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button. The elevator should show up in no time.
Okay, there are some tense moments where you're about to get caught and the elevator just doesn't arrive fast enough. Okay, basement 1. Perfect. Okay, this should be our first major battle, as I remember. This was really part of the demo, which I played for so long.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
I use the money pack. Okay. Nope. That's level 6. Okay, I can't open the doors yet because I don't have a card, but there should be a vent here.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder,
Yes.
just press the action button by...
I'm sorry, you've already told me that, Chief. Oh no, okay.
Ugh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska.
And that
Boy,
man,
oh boy, that woman is built all right.
and that man is going to be the poorest, or well, I just pity the guy. His name's Johnny Sasaki. He's always in every Metal Gear game, and he always has either a cold, a diarrhea, or both. I think he also appears pretty much almost, yeah, even the newest ones. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that glitch. No.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them.
I
In that
don't.
case,
First of all, I'm not
hurry
wearing
up
a
and get me
mask.
out of here.
You should be wearing
Slow
a mask
down.
in some place
Don't
that's cold.
worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to
Huh?
launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It
I-
can't be.
No
You
one
knew?
summoned him.
Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
Well, it's the name of the game.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary. It's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Metal Gear
Rex.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype.
I forgot what the code name of the Metal Gear was. Yeah, the one from the
These guys are pros.
NES
They're all
game.
experienced in
It's also a
handling
fun
and equipping
game.
weapons.
More intense.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Just wave the guard off.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
Yeah, it's definitely bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
I forgot the boss fights here
If they
are awesome.
find out Baker's
Some are
password,
kind of lame, but a lot of are kind of like
Yes,
good
they'll
setups.
be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstead, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
Then why have the passwords? Why not just key cards?
So where are the keys?
Kind of like that makes the passwords
should have-
redundant, right?
Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them
More
in.
secure, you have
need
3
to
card
insert the
keys.
card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Here's weird.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door.
Seriously,
It's called a
you're
hand card. It works together with your
you're the
body's own
DARPA
electric
chief,
field.
so you should have like
Personal
clearance,
area
but you had a
network,
level
huh?
1 card.
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
Maybe it levels up the more salty you are.
As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Oh,
What's that?
I know he's gonna crap himself.
Hey,
Should
what
only-
happened?
Oh,
Dead.
that's gonna be the weirdest heart attack I've ever seen.
Naomi,
Well,
the
I've
chief.
seen a couple of heart
What
attacks.
happened?
So.
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack?
No.
No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense
So,
is in operational control.
This kind of just like
I'm
life.
just here as your
No one really
support.
knows what's going on. They just try to do their
Snake,
best.
we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Okay. Should be more action now. Oh, I forgot. Just hide here. Ew, okay. Get out, get out, get out.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard!
I mean, you cannot mistake this one for a guy.
Liquid?
It's the voice. No.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I'm a
Don't
solid
move.
person.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
Okay, here we go.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Don't think, shoot! Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
Okay, favorite tactic, you just go to the corner
shoot.
here. Oh, I wish I had that. Oh. Okay, I'm panicking. Ah! Okay, I forgot. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, that was actually pretty intense. I forgot how intense that fight
Thanks
would
for the
actually
help.
have been.
Wait!
So that's the main indication that you have that she's a girl. Or that person's a girl.
Fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
So they don't actually have the password, but they made him think that they had, just to kind of like lower his guard. I kind of wish there was a way to improve this, but the emulation makes it so that it's nice looking, but it's kind of choppy. Psycho Mantis.
Good girl. Just like that.
Why does everything sound and look like innuendos in this game? Well, it's a Kojima game, so very likely that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for now. Yeah, things are getting a bit more interesting, and yeah, and things are, well, not as much as I remember. I have a feeling this is gonna be a lot more intense later on. But until next time, thank you again for joining me this evening. My name's Recaru, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye!